I feel like the last moments that you're in a place and the first moments, but really especially the last moments, feel like when you are appreciating that place the most. Because when you arrive in a beautiful place, like, you appreciate the beauty, and during it, like, you can appreciate it. For me, there's been a lot of chaos, and I kind of was like feeling the urgency to leave, and now that I have set plans to leave, I'm leaving tomorrow, and I've just relaxed into being here for the remainder of my time, which is now less than 24 hours, probably, I think, less than 12 hours. And now I'm just like, I was outside, walked out to my car. My car is kind of fucking frozen, not on the inside, but on the outside it is below freezing. And it was actually hard to open my door. But it's so beautiful. The sky is actually clear right now. I can see the stars and just the shadows of the trees with the snow on it. It was just so majestic walking outside. And when you breathe in those last moments of appreciation of being in a place, it's like everything just kind of flows together into this bigger picture. It can be difficult sometimes to become so wrapped up in the moment, which I know is like something that a lot of us strive to do, is living in the moment. And I guess it's not always living in the moment if it's feels so chaotic, but sometimes living in the moment is chaotic. I don't know, guys. I'm not some great spiritual leader. I'm still learning a lot in my own personal journey. But sometimes when I'm just going through the stuff that I'm going through, it's intense. And when I reach a stage where it's like it's over, that portion is over, that portion of my journey is over, it's like, it's not just a looking back onto the situation and being like, oh yeah, I really appreciate that. It's more of like a breath of relief. Like, okay, I'm moving away from this. I'm no longer in that. I'm stepping forward, and it's like this huge sigh of relief sometimes when I leave certain places, but at the same time, I think moving away from places sometimes can be very healing. And I realize that I have created a massive amount of freedom for myself that not everybody has. And that is a privilege in a lot of ways, but this lifestyle of being nomadic and living out of my vehicle has a whole slew of stressors and different problems that most people don't actually deal with. But it is magical to have the ability to have built a faith system and a confidence and belief in myself, even though I have bad days where I don't have that faith as much and I don't have that confidence as much. But when I do, it's so beautiful that I am able to move out of situations that do not feel like they are serving the highest purpose in my life anymore, or that there is something better waiting for me somewhere else and that I need to let this go. I need to step out of this. Perhaps it's just a shift in mentality and energy that I need. And I believe really big on how movement, like literally physically removing yourself from certain places, because there is a big consciousness bubble around certain locations. it's all energy, man. And sometimes when you move out of that energy of the location that you're at, you're actually able to move out of the energy and the mental space that you've been in. Sometimes you're able to process things more easily and better just by moving out of that space and allowing yourself to not just be in a zone that you're constantly being triggered and going somewhere else where, okay, you might still be triggered, but now you can kind of look at those things and process them a little bit more smoothly. At least this is something that I find for myself and in myself. I do find this as well in a lot of people who enjoy big road trips or people who are nomadic and travel a lot, is they are so free, and it's not just a mode of freedom that has to do with a lifestyle choice. They are literally energetically free from being tethered to dense energies in areas because they move out of that when it starts to cling to them. And that is really beautiful to me. To be honest, that is one of the most beautiful parts of this lifestyle to me. I have talked a bit about how I desire more stability in my life. For a while, I thought that this area would be the area that I settled down in. I don't necessarily think that that is true anymore. I have honestly given it up. I've surrendered that. I don't know where the right place for me to settle down is, and I don't know when that is going to happen. So for now, I'm just going with the flow of how things in my life are going and what is actually happening for me, rather than trying to force things where it obviously is not working. And this is a place that it obviously is not working for me. There is like a mild bit of sadness about leaving this area, but you know what? I have no doubt that I'll return here. I do have a few friends out here, as well as acquaintances that I have a lot of love for, and I hope I see you all again. If you guys are watching my channel, I'm sure we'll see each other again. But I am excited to be making a move into a new direction. For now, new place. It's not that new, I've been there before, but I'm excited to see my friends and get loved on and love on them, and just enjoy having that deep connection with people again that I haven't felt as much being out here. So, yeah. I am definitely just soaking in the wonder of this place extra tonight. It is just so peaceful. It is so peaceful here, and I am gonna miss the view like a motherfucker. I swear. Oh my god, the view is fucking insane living out in these hills. It is just one of the best parts of being here, and I'm so grateful for the time that I have had out here this time. I did live out here for about 2.5 years before, and this time I've been out here for about 5 or 6 months. But yeah, it feels nice to have this, to be honest, because it has been really chaotic this time being back here. And I actually used to say I would never come back here because I went through a bunch of shit here, even though I had a massive love for it. And I went through a bunch of shit in the new place that I moved to for like a year in Oregon, and I needed space from there, so I came back here. And yeah, I'm just grateful to be feeling this good about being in this place now. Like I said, the last moments of being in a place always seem to be the moments that you appreciate it I appreciate it the most. And sometimes I wonder if that means that, like, a certain place is not the right place for me to settle down. To be honest, and I've said this in my I have a video. I'll put links to in the description to videos that I talk about in this, but I made this one video about why I moved into my car 4 years ago, and I have learned over the years that I love traveling, but this lifestyle of being nomadic and living out of my vehicle, it can be really lonely sometimes, especially depending on where you're at. This area that I'm in right now is an area that it's been very difficult for me to make friends, and I've actually been through some very traumatizing situations here, very heartbreaking situations here. So as much as this place is beautiful and I've wanted to settle down here, I'm just like, you know what? Like, beauty is only one thing. Connection is 1,000 times more important. You can be in the most beautiful place in the world, and if you don't have somebody to share that with, and deep connection and intimacy with the people that are around you, it's not the same. It really isn't. I can appreciate a place for all that it's got, but if it's difficult for me to build deep relationships that make me feel safe and free to be myself, it's not always worth staying. So, yeah. Definitely soaking in the remainder of my time. I'm really looking forward to the drive back down the hill into town. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I'm getting my teeth cleaned for like the first time in over 10 years, I think. Yeah, probably since I was like 16. I'm 29, so it's been a while. Super excited for that. And then I'm leaving town, but the drive into town is gorgeous, so I'm gonna take it easy. Oh man. I hope that no matter where you're at, you go outside and enjoy the beauty. I think that's one thing that I would take away from this experience that I wish that I'd done quite a bit differently. There are plenty of other things from my time in this area again that I would say I would love to do different, but I would say the number one would be not taking the time to really just spend time with nature. It's such a beautiful place that I'm in, and I didn't appreciate being with it because I was kind of so wrapped up in so many of the things I was going through. I guess that's a aspect of grounding I wasn't really applying to my life. But yeah, I'm just grateful to be enjoying it right now. But anyway, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed my video. It does help my channel grow. Thanks for watching, guys. I love ya. I'll check in with you later.